Hello and welcome. A very special guest, someone who rarely gives an interview, has a lot beyond business and a lot in art. Tina Ambani, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Shelley. It's a pleasure to be here.
We normally talk a lot about what you do beyond business, but really in the last couple of years, what has kept you in the business? What has been occupying your business?
Except for business, everything's kept me in business. I'm not at all attached to numbers. I do business of people in sense that I get involved with people's lives, like for example the silver segment that I'm very fond of and very passionate about, which is the senior citizens across India whom we lovingly call silvers.
Indeed we are. To give us a bit of an idea as to how have you approached the harmony concept as you try and bring in this whole notion of, making it more inclusive or corporate social responsibility. How are you making an effort on a daily basis on this?
Well, we started this initiative about 4 years ago. We started with, it's a multifaceted initiative. So we have a magazine which is very upbeat, Harmony, Celebrate Age, because we believe that silvers really need to live life to the fullest. So when you retire, you actually tap your inner potential and you actually listen to the inner voice and do things that you've never had the time to do but always wanted to do, because you're done with your day-to-day lives, you were done with your day-to-day responsibilities, you've educated your children, got them married, settled them down, and this is the time for you.
Everything ends up being more like how to utilize this resource. So in one sense, while Silvers is an initiative, they also happen to be a very huge resource.
Actually, that is what I'm trying to bring to center stage, because I think this is not by sheer numbers. They are not, it's not a liability to us, because if you look at the last census, they were 80 million, or they probably are now 90 million. But in 2021, they're going to be a number of 137 million silvers across India. So we are a growing country, we are a young country with the number of youngsters growing, but at the same time, because of the sheer population, you're going to have that number of silvers as well. And they are a generation A to me, not a generation X. They are not a liability, they are an asset, because they have expertise and experience of a lifetime, which they can actually contribute to the society. For example, municipal schools can have these people, there are so many teachers, retired teachers could actually go there honorary basis or get some amount from BMC and actually go to teach.
How cooperative has the government been to these initiatives?
I think government is definitely recognizing the fact that they need to do something about it. I don't blame them because they have so many other issues to deal with. But I remember for one of the economic Times functions, Finance Minister himself had said that the corporate world should seriously look at the seniors being accommodated in some way or the other. And I think now, of course, now everything has come down because of the economy in a little shaky arena. But the fact is that it would be nice with the remunerations of top CEOs going up and the salaries going up. It would be nice to hire for some of the lesser responsible work, say accounts or something like that. You can actually hire a silver to come twice a week or 3 times a week and do your work. So he gets some activity, he gets some pocket money, and your work is done at a cheaper cost.
How is the initiative, the fact that the government is recognizing it, but how are you trying to get them involved in this entire notion?
It has been very tough because second career for them is not so easy to get. We are talking to different people, we are talking to placement agencies, they are asking for people, and we do give people from here, we put things on the notice board. We've managed to get some positions for them, like, housekeeping or supervisor or things like that. It's not yet gone to that level where I would like it. But eventually it will have to. It's bound to.
Do you get a feeling that engaging some of the other corporates would also be an initiative in the right direction?
I think, frankly speaking, Shelley, a lot of corporates are involved. A lot of corporates are doing their own little bit of social responsibility involving silvers as well. But it's going to take a while. Things don't happen overnight, so it's going to take a while. But we've taken the lead, and I think when I started this initiative, I never even read a single article in any newspapers about silvers, except for somebody was murdered, some old person was murdered here, or something or the other. But today I see a lot of media talking about Silvas, including We the People has talked about things like that.